Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. All the way from Sydney, Australia. Yeah, I am going live from Centennial Park here in Sydney City. Ladies and gentlemen, talofa lava. Samoa pati pati. Oa ua roma upenina. Ewi ina vai vai. Ae tau mawhai. O lea ua sila mio, le lalolangi atoa, ua aave mai tala, o le manu Samoa. Ua e fiu sapani, whawheu au sasimi, e whai lava si tutua, o le polo mimiti. Yeah. Momona fatalo fatu le nei tu lao le auli. Io to ona fole nei ono titi live tu nei sini Australia mai I nei I le Centennial Park. First of all, after le tu ona wo fo ai mai le ola, fo ia tu fo le soifua lao le lei, I le ia male malo Samoa mo mai tato fasalonga le nei auli. Ia o to ona nei ono titi o le o fai atu le tato live. Ia fata tari ai. Pea male toe ia leo tato e amana toe 5 minute ia ona fatasi mai lola ia leo le tato malo falongia o le nei uli se tasi fo yo alo tamaitai ia o le tato watu nu sa avea ma avifua ia le tato Fetu Samoa ai momona bi ia le li ia ona ua maua le avanoa o le tato au le manu Samoa I le Rugby World Cup 2027 ia tato whawhatai Samoa, ko kele o ko ia complain, fa mei kukusa, ko kikiao kia Belgium. Who cares, ladies and gentlemen? Nea ua tato wow. Yes, there's a lot of work to be done before the 2027 World Cup, but ole ua qualify, li ele li. Ia, whawhatai atu fo I le sunga le li whaia. O nga I o le tama mai le ainiu sami, tama le po anifo. Ia, tusipisi, na lor whatotoa, whatase manatou ofisa, lango, manager, ia mautou umalava, ia o whengai ai maise, ia, alo matama whanau re tatou manu Samoa, awhare lua nge kai au, sorry, o lofa I ko kero sika ko nga join my lau live, and I had to mute it, I ke iwa wapo local kako live, ai mireli, nga umalelele live, ai ona, so that's why I muted, ia le tatou live aneta ai mieleri ia lewa so 685 to the world baby bye yeah fatalofa foi ile sponsor masani ia tatou live yeah le uso ia Fresa Sofia my Brisbane you're right it's what give 685 to the world baby yeah fatalofa tu I paanga masani admin sale Blue Army epen so Silvia I am the voice representing our Blue Army, pretty much our fans, Samoan fans, ia e whae whaataranoanga ia manisi o alo mawhanau na vea ma avifua alu tatou malo o Samoa sifo. E ala lea I le laka piuni, laka piliki, ia pole alava le taalonga, ia o le foi la ua mawhawhau, o le a whaasolo atu foi, ia tatou uso, matu whawhine tonga, fiti, ia po whea lava, rau tonga. Ar taimini nei ia, a whapeo e whaatasi mai, if you are on our live, Ryvrr-lee Alo, please join in the live while we are on now. I will send you an invite. Atalfatu tatopaanga lenea fiafi. Jerry Lale, I can see you are on live also. No lava. I'm not sure. River, if you are watching it, you can, there should be something that pops up on your phone to be on the live and then you can jump on. Send me a request. David, are you able to let her know on the messenger that I'm on now? She can jump on. I'm trying to send her an invite to jump on or River. I'm sure there should be something that pop on your phone, Ryvrr, if you can hear me. Then I'll invite you on. Malolo Saifua, Fatasi Mai Tuala, Maria Blakelock. Yeah. Malolo Saifua, Janice. Ryvrr, yes, you are on. Okay, I'm bringing her on now. Jerry, can you let me know if you can hear the wind? It's a bit windy here, which is no good. No good. Make sure you're center of your screen so we, our audiences or our viewers can see us. Talofa Flora, you are on. Yeah, help me with some questions if you have any. There we go. Can you hear me, Ryvrr?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let's go. Let's go. Nice and clear.
Yeah.
Okay, Seki. First of all, talofa lava to you from Centennial Park. Where about are you right now, Ryvrr?
I'm actually at Paramedic headquarters right now. I just
No.
finished training.
Malo lava fa malo. See now, no sweat. We just having a chat on the sideline. Just imagine that, all right? Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the first opportunity to say a big hello to our viewers. There will be some more jumping on later on because I'm going to load this on YouTube as well. And then we're going to start. First of all, a huge congratulations from me and my family to you. And, to be one of the ambassadors, one of the youngsters representing our country, taking that 685 to the world on the big stage. So that's from me and my family on behalf of the Blue Army. So today I'm going to give you to say hello, and then we'll go from there. How is that?
Yo, sounds good.
No
Sounds good.
sweat, no sweat. Let's go.
Talofa lava o lo'o ingoa Ryvrr-lee Alo. O te sauma ua whato whangaloa ma sangapu.
Nice. Kenge mai sa fata, teine a inga ma losi. Let's go. Now, Ryvrr, how old are you, please?
I am 19 years old.
Wow, 19 years old. Okay, when did you start playing sports? Like, did you start playing netball? Did you start straight into rugby league, rugby union? When did you start?
Um, Oh, that's a good question. I think I started playing when I was maybe 4 years old, maybe even younger, maybe even older. I started playing rugby union because my dad played rugby union. Um, and then my mom played netball as well. We played netball for a little bit, but she didn't want us to play netball. And it wasn't until I think I was 15 or 16, and then I started playing, I got introduced to rugby league.
I know, is this your first year playing NRLW?
Yes.
Okay, very young, very, very young. Now, did you have a dream to become a Fetu Samoa or to become, is it Tilaroos? To play for Australia? I know you played for Australia in the younger ages, but did you have a dream to represent Samoa?
Oh, that's a good question. To be honest, I didn't think I would be in the position that I am in right now. I didn't think I would be playing NRW. When I first came into the NRW space, I got signed as a development player, and then eventually, I was blessed enough to get upgraded to top 24. Then from top 24, I made my NRW debut. And then from then, I just kept on playing games, I guess improving throughout the games during the season, and then I ended up playing for Fetu Samoa, which was definitely an honor to play for my country, especially being able to represent my father's side as I represented my mother's side last year for the Cook Islands.
Okay, awesome. Now it's what you just said is just popping up another question to my head. You were just a development player, and then they promoted you to become an NRW. Were there any sacrifices? What can you share with us? What changed in your mentality to work? I'm sure there will be some sacrifices behind the scene. Hey, Ryvrr.
Yeah. Um,
I,
well,
don't lie to me
obviously.
because I've been following your journey through your dad's posts.
Um, well, definitely, because my family live up in Newcastle. So I grew up in Newcastle. I was born in Sydney, then I moved up to Newcastle, and I had to make the sacrifice of having to wake up, go to school, after school, have to travel down to Sydney, back and forth, and then after training, I have to go back up to Newcastle, and then, go sleep, have dinner, and then just do it over again for, I think, maybe 3 times a week. So I definitely had to sacrifice my social life. All my friends would be asking me to go and do things, but I had to sacrifice my social life to train and work hard, and then eventually got me where I wanted to be.
And then your answer just caught me because we have a lot of Pacific Islanders, following your dream, but not sacrificing what they want in life. Yeah. Now, how did you find out about making the Fetu Samoa?
Um, I think
Was
I
there
spoke
was there a
to
phone call? Was there a hint? Someone came up to you. Where were you? What happened when you got the call? Cry, yelling, choo or whatever.
so I think I was in I think I was at home, my home in Sydney, and I actually got a call from an unknown caller. I didn't know who it was, and it turned out to be Jamie Soward. And basically he just said that he's very impressed with my season this year, and he wants me to play in our Fetu Samoa squad. So I basically just got a phone call, and then from then it was just a waiting process to go into camp. So yeah.
Awesome. Heading into the camp, what's the motivation? Like now you got the phone call. What came into your mind before you go into what's the motivation behind it? Now that you know, oh wow, I'm in the Fetu Samoa team. What's the motivation for you before you go into the camp, first camp?
I think going into a team like Fetu Samoa, obviously we started back a few years ago, but obviously I wasn't in that team. We had a heaps of women, uprising women go through the teams. For example, like our captain Nera and Sienna, vice captain. So they were there from the very beginning. So going into this team and being one of the young players and new players, I just wanted to soak up the opportunity and make sure that I absorb as much information as I can, especially learning, from talented athletes like them. They were my big role models, especially going into camp. Like, I think I was buzzing out because I got to play with women that I've watched since I was a teenager, and then now I finally get to play with them on the big stage, and especially for our country. So I think to experience that was definitely a highlight of my year, actually a highlight in my life, to be honest.
Nice. Now you can name who's the main player that you were looking forward to meet in person that you look up to in the Fetu Samoa camp.
There wasn't just one player. I think I was looking forward to meeting the whole team. There wasn't really one player I was, just focused on meeting. I think it was the entire team and the coaching staff as well. Just getting to meet, all the amazing people behind the scenes. But yeah.
Okay, Mira, I'm gonna put your dad on the spot right now. I know that you represented Cook Islands. Now, can you tell us what are your heritages that you carry? Because your dad said you're a fruit salad.
Yeah.
So you can let everyone know what's your other background.
So I was actually born in Australia, but I am also a New Zealand citizen. My mother is Cook Island and Niuean. My mum is from the island of Mangaya in Cook Islands, and my mum is also from Niue. And then my dad is from Samoa.
Your dad is from Samoa, full humble boy, huh? Okay, River. Now from your background, I know you have sisters, aunties, and uncles. That they play the game as well, either rugby or league or union. What role do they play, in your career right now? Is there any important role, or did they force you to play rugby, or did they, you know what I mean?
Well, growing up, we kind of didn't really have an option. um, I think everyone in my family played a sport, and because me and my siblings we grew up around so much sport, we just fell in love with being active and just basically playing any sport with a footy or like whatever we were doing. We were just always playing sports growing up, and throughout my life, there's been a lot of role models in my family, a lot of mentors, a lot of coaches that have helped me along the way to get me where I am today, especially if my uncle's on this, he'll probably be on this, but definitely my uncle Ray, he's one of them. Definitely my parents, they're my biggest supporters, but my uncle Ray, if he's watching this, he definitely pushed me. My aunties, basically everyone in my family got around me my whole footy career, my whole sporting career. So yeah, very grateful for them.
Okay. Talking to your dad on Sunday and following your journey, River, I have to be honest with you. I'm sure he's the boss of the family. I'm not saying mom is not the boss as well, but what impact has dad had on your career? Because I'm sure he used to play.
Yes. Well, obviously, I was born, but I don't really remember that much of my dad playing rugby growing up. But all I know is everyone that, comes up to me, they're like, "Oh, is David Alo your dad?" And I say, "Yeah." And they just say, he was a good player. He was a very good player. And I think I actually I've watched his games now, but like back in his prime, I actually haven't seen what he played like, but if I could, I'd love to see what he played like.
I'm sure he's your first coach, yeah?
Yes, one of them. One of them.
Okay, what's next for you now, River? Heading into the World Cup next year. What? I have to be honest with you. I didn't expect the way you perform as a young girl. You know, dad probably knows that I'm really passionate about rugby, but I'm more into rugby union. But as I learned moving into Australia, I didn't expect the way you perform as a youngster. I have to be honest with you now. Well done and congratulations. You perform like an experienced player. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for next year, River. What
Thank
is for
you.
you? What anything that you want to work on for your game heading into the World Cup next year?
Um, I think going into the World Cup next year, just staying humble, making sure that I'm working hard. Anything can happen before World Cup, especially with the amount of like injuries or setbacks that people have in their season. So I think one thing that I want to do is just focus on the present, make sure that I'm working hard in my NRW season, or first my preseason and then my NRW season, working hard, and then hopefully getting to that World Cup stage and just make sure I'm mentally prepared. Because I think another thing, like being away from my family in this camp, it was a bit hard on me. So mentally, I just needed to prepare myself. Whereas in going into World Cup, I'll be away for a longer period of time. So I think getting myself ready, physically, mentally, and emotionally will help.
Now you just mentioned emotionally. I just remember. Did you know? You didn't. No one knows, but my son knew. I was watching the national anthem of your debut game for Samoa against the Kiwis. Man, I was teary, River. I have to be honest, on live. I was teary when the camera came on you. What came into your mind? What got you emotional at that right moment right there?
Oh, I don't. To
Do
be
you
honest,
remember? You were crying like a baby. What happened?
um, um, So I think, when we walked out through the tunnel onto the field, the atmosphere changed. You could hear all the fans. And I've never experienced anything like that before. So walking out onto the field and standing next to my Fetu Samoa sisters and being able to sing our national anthem and represent our country, I think that was the most unreal feeling ever. Like when I was singing the national anthem, to be honest, the reason why I was crying was probably because like there were people that should have been. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna start crying now. Oh, um, there was people. Sorry, Um,
Sorry, River. That's what
sorry
I
to
mean.
copy.
We talk from our heart, and that's what I like about these live talk.
Yeah. There were people that were supposed to be at their game, or what I hoped supposed to be at their game, and I think being able to play for them, having them not be there for my game, I think that just made me proud of myself for being able to get up on the big stage and to represent, my past months. And I think just thinking about my family, that's what made me so emotional, and especially playing in front of all of our fans and our families and our supporters. So I think that's probably the main reason to why I guess I started crying and I got really emotional. But yeah.
Sorry about that, River.
No, that's okay. Sorry,
Remember,
you
I
got
said to you, it comes from the heart, and that's what I like. That's what people wants to hear, the pure from the heart. Now, in the camp, I just remember something now. I saw you at the fan day in Queensland. You were dancing.
Oh,
You were dancing. You were
oh
on fire.
no.
Now, the Blue Army behind, all this and your culture inside the camp. What's something that you have taken away in your culture side, in your Samoan, in your Tene Samoa, from the camp, River?
Um, I think playing what I took at the camp and just experiencing meeting all of our fans and our supporters was that playing rugby league for our country is more than what anyone thinks. It's more than rugby league, it's more than a sport. It's how we connect, it's how we represent ourselves, it's how we show how proud we are to represent our inga, our family, our friends, our everyone who supports us, and our country as well.
Awesome. Now, what's your words of encouragement for all the young girls growing up? If they have 0.5% Samoan, 1% Samoan, what's your words? What's your motivation for them, whether to play rugby or whatever sport? What's your words of encouragement for the?
Um, my words are encourage of Ollie. My words of encouragement would definitely be to don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Make sure you stay humble and you work hard. Here in Australia, um, we get given so many opportunities, and there are so many kids around the world, Samoan kids, Pacific Islander kids that don't get the opportunity that we get over here. I think we're definitely blessed, and we do get. I guess we have advantages in Australia than back in the islands. I want all the girls, like, if you have a dream to play rugby league or play the sport that you love, keep on pursuing it. No matter how many setbacks you get, just keep on believing in yourself, and you will get there.
Before we finish off, River. Now, I was talking to your dad, and I was looking for you to have a live talk at the stadium on Sunday during the Tosa Mo game. Where were you? Were you hiding away from the alien?
um, no, I was definitely watching the game. I think I was
No,
just
don't
sitting there
lie.
the whole
You
time.
ran away from the alien, eh?
No, the alien ran away from me. No, but I think at the game, yeah, I was just watching the game, too
Yeah.
invested, and then I found out that apparently I was on the big screen for a bit, and I was showing me, but I wasn't even paying attention. I was just eating my food. Um, but no.
Okay. From myself, River, and the Blue Army, I would like to send you a big whawhetai te re lava mo le whaamanolo taimine whiawhi. Thank you very much for taking your busy schedule out of today. I was hoping that you have 1 hour so for me, but I'm running out of questions. Now, I'm gonna wish you all the best for your off season. I know you're busy working as well. And I'm going to give you the last opportunity. You can send your shout out to all your families. Your Auntie Flora is watching. All your families, I can see they're all Nana's watching from Henderson. You can send out your shout out I know Dad is watching from Newcastle as well. Famalola Vauso Moliduangaluenga. Yeah, as a family as well for supporting River. And you say your last fa to our fans, and then we'll finish off for the talk.
I'd just like to thank all of my family and my friends and all the supporters out there who joined this live. I'm so honored to join your live and to just share a bit about myself and just to talk about my experience playing as a young Fetu Samoa player. And I hope to see you guys very soon.
Thank you very much, River. Wish you all the best, and may God bless you on your journey now and heading into next year. We are looking forward to the new Ryvrr-lee Alo 2026. 685 to the world. Faftai River.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lena Samoa. Oka. Man, what a story, huh? What a story. You know, Faftai Mafuta Mai, man, honestly, I've been following her journey. You know, I've been following her journey through her dad's posts because we weren't friends until this morning. So it's I love talking from the heart, and that's what that's what I do. I'm sorry, River, I put you on the spot, I make you emotional, but that's my program, ladies and gentlemen. O te manao, e lea o ngā ko inga interview vo inga le e set up e sau ilunga ia e kau mo me ngā le fake, but me, I ask from my heart and the answer will come from the heart. Ia nau tō si dei sa mo ia le o nanga nā tō tali i le nei tū la fiafi. Na welcome Faftai lava le mafuta mai Flora, welcome Freedom Peace Johnson fiang whainga me tia Faftai le mafuta mai me ali I alo pulou. Oh, say hello to Nana from Henderson, Flora, everyone. Because of me, tawa tuingamala. Faftai Jerry Ale, Faftai Ami admins for helping me out with some of the questions. Tasha Leota, uso you believe David Alo, ia, orta to fatana noangana ne fiafi, vi eleli, au mai ia mafafaunga lelei. E o aku lesi interview, e o manga ia for easy questions but from me, Ono TT, from Centennial Park, o kare mana ia o le mawhana whano i nei sini au se talia manu Samoa, o tau mamana, toa Samoa, o tau mamana, Fetu Samoa, o tau mamana, 2026 Rugby League World Cup, let's go to Samoa and Fetu Samoa, 2027, wow, 2027 Rugby World Cup, aren't we blessed living here in Australia? Make sure you buy your tickets. And even if you just sit on the bench, sit at the gate, sit on the roof, sit everywhere, as long as you're in the stadium and help the Blue Army, because we're going to bring some more better and fantabulous stuff next year. Blue Army is on the roll. Ono TTE from Sydney. Manuela Fiafi. God bless you all and thank you for tuning in. If you missed this, you can watch it on my YouTube channel. I will load it up later on today. I say o walu e inu sa vai ia ma ai sa late lunch. God bless you all. Alofa atu.